Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So, Washington Redskins merchandise. Is it a BOLO or is it a no-no? Let's talk about it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah, so it was just a few days ago, I believe, announced that Washington Redskins team name is going to be changed along with their logo, so their mascot and all that stuff. The reason why was because it, obviously because of what's going on right now, there's a lot of, sports teams and all sorts of things that are considering changing their names to make it less offensive as far as racial slurs go. So the Washington Redskins name and team logo was considered to be racially offensive, therefore the football team franchise decided to make the decision to go ahead and change that name. So with that being said, a lot of times whenever things go out of service or discontinued, team names changing, like it or not, people passing away that are famous, their merchandise becomes more valuable sometimes. So that being considered, Washington Redskins merchandise, is it going to go up in value? Is it going to be a BOLO item? Is it something you see it, you should grab it up because it's going to be able to sell for a little bit more of a profit than it normally would? Coincidentally, just on my last yard sale video, I picked up a couple vintage Washington Redskins items. One was a shirt. Turned out the shirt was a little bit too damaged for me to bother to sell. But then I got a Washington Redskins Super Bowl hat for when they Super Bowl 22, I believe it was. So I listed it up. I listed it for like $25-30, and I'm going to be honest, I considered that factor whenever I listed it up. So is this merchandise something that should be a BOLO, or should it be something we should stay away from? Should it be a no-no? And the reason why I say that is because eBay has also recently updated its policies to exclude potentially offensive materials from being listed on eBay, and it was kind of specific to stuff that is racially offensive. We've heard about stuff like Aunt Jemima merchandise and Nazi merchandise not being allowed to be for sale on eBay anymore. At what point do these disbanded team names and merchandise logos, at what point do they become offensive as per eBay standards and are no longer allowed to be listed on the platform? I don't know if that'll happen, but if somebody deems it offensive enough to have to change the team name and everything, then wouldn't eBay consider it to be offensive? So that's why I say, is it a BOLO or is it a no-no? So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'd be interested to know. For me, the way I'm going to operate as of now, if I see the stuff, I'm going to pick it up. If it's 25 cents like it was for the Super Bowl hat that I got, yeah, I'm going to do it. But I'm just have no expectations that I'll be able to sell it indefinitely. That sometime in the future it may be considered offensive per eBay's offensive materials policy, and it might have to be taken down. So one thing I think you should not do is to invest in it in any way for eBay specifically. Don't go out and try to actively hoard all this Washington Redskins merchandise because you think you're going to be able to flip it hand over fist on eBay, because you may be in for some big disappointment. So let me know you guys' thoughts once again, but for me, I think it's just treat business as usual. If you find a quality piece of merchandise, vintage merchandise, grab it up if it's cheap and list it like normal, but be on the lookout for the possibility that you may have to take it down. And speaking of items getting taken down, I'll let you in on another topic. We'll quit with that topic and we'll talk about this topic. A few weeks ago in my garage sale video, I showed you I picked up a CPAP machine, a ResMed S9 for $5 with the bag and everything. And I say in the videos that I'm unsure whether I can sell it on eBay. The reason why I'm unsure is because I see so many people trying to sell it on eBay, and I see so many sold listings on eBay. Well, you go and look now, you may not see so many listings. So I suspected it, but I went ahead and listed it up, and it sold within 12 to 14 hours, really quick. I listed it for $100, and it sold quickly because that was a very competitive price. And there's lots of people on there that were selling them for good money. The next day after I had sold it, in this video, I will show you some sales processing, of course, but the processing of that item won't be till maybe a later video. But anyways, the day after I processed it, which at the time of this recording was yesterday, so today I get an email saying that my listing was removed. So after I had already sold it and it had already been shipped, they still removed the listing, I guess, from the sold listings. And they gave me a little warning, hey, you may not have known this, but you can't sell this on eBay. We've removed the listing. Don't attempt to relist it or anything like that. So looks like I got away with it. No harm, no foul. Just my sold listing, you can no longer find it. Or I think, actually, I went and looked in sold listings. You can still see it, but they did send me a letter saying they took it down. And whenever I look at the listing in my, all my sold listings, whenever I'm looking at my sold listings, the picture is no longer there and stuff. So anyways, so that clarifies it, just in case there was any doubt. Yeah, you're technically not allowed to sell that CPAP machine because it is considered a prescription item. One weird thing is, so I went in, of course, and checked again to see if anybody's still selling it. And it does look like they may have cleaned it up a little bit. They cleaned house and got rid of all the people selling it. And but there was like one person still selling it. So maybe they listed it after they went in and cleaned house. But there was a lot of people selling it. But then all of a sudden, maybe I just happened to get in there whenever they did a raid on that particular item. I don't know. So in the future, I might grab it up. I would grab that up for $5 still. Maybe just try to list it on some other marketplace that doesn't enforce those kind of rules. I don't know if OfferUp does or not. I could check, but that would be my first thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about that. So yeah, my final conclusion is you might not want to risk it. Especially don't invest any money in a machine like that if you're planning on selling it on eBay, because you might end up not getting to sell it. And if they take one of your items down and you try to keep putting it up, you will get your account restricted or suspended for a temporary amount of time, and you don't want that. All right, guys. Well, let's look at some sales. All right, we got some sales. Let's see what we got. What do we got today?
We have a lot of age sales.
All right.
Number 1, the cleaning kit Super Mario Nintendo brother. Little brother.
Yes, the cleaning kit Super Nintendo Mario Brothers. No. Now, Super Nintendo cleaning kit has the Mario graphics on it.
What's Mario?
This was from my game stuff that I've had for a long time and got out of storage. Total price paid by the customer, $22.60. Vintage cleaning kit. Put that in a 8x6x4 box. I'll probably just put a padded around it too. There we go.
You always give a special treatment with your customers, huh?
Well, it's a vintage item, so.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is that why when you receive
why whenever I receive stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Joy's asking. Joy notices.
Just throw it in a cheapy thing.
Yeah, Joy notices that whenever I order something, they just like throw it in a mailer or whatever. It's like, yeah, I don't want to take a risk, because if they're not happy, they're gonna want to return or whatever.
I know, but I mean, you're doing a lot of good treatment to your customers, but as a customers like you and me, they don't treat me. Sometimes I'm not happy. But well, anyway.
It'll pay off. It pays off.
Anyway. We have another one. The Hotel Rwanda CD movie.
Yep. Hotel Rwanda DVD. That was a 50-cent yard sale DVD. Total price paid by the customer, $4.83. I put almost my whole store on sale of common items, so I'm gonna use this cheap one here. I'm gonna use the cheap mailer for that. For a DVD, it's already in a case. In the case that you're talking about protecting items, I'm not really worried about protecting this one. It was they only paid $4.83, so this is as good as they get.
No, plus it's already
in a case, yeah.
It's already protected.
Should be okay.
And this one, we just get this yesterday.
Just got it at the yard sale. My last video was, or I think it'll be on my last video. 25 cent 1984 Olympics hat. Vintage hat. Total price paid by the customer, $14.77.
Not bad.
Not bad for a 25-cent garage sale item.
$4.50.
Yeah. So for hats, usually an 8x6x4, it'll fit to where you can put it whenever it's folded back like that. You just have to bend the, you kind of just gotta push it down a little bit and it'll fit without messing it up too much. 6 ounce. Oh yeah, we had another question from Jessica. I think her username on YouTube is Sound Media or something. She asked another question about poly mailers. So these are poly mailers. In this case, I use it to ship the DVD. The question was, so whenever you get a poly mailer, the dimensions are, it just has the length and then this measurement right here, the width, right? But no height. The question is, do you have to measure it like a package, basically? And as far as I know on eBay, yes, you do. If you only put 2 dimensions, it won't give you an option to ship. So there's other shipping services, one called Pirate Ship, where I think you'd be able to have the option to select a poly mailer, in which case you would only have to use 2 dimensions. But honestly, most of the time you use a poly mailer, you're going to be shipping first class anyway, so the dimensions really don't matter a whole lot. It's going to have to do with the weight only. So really, to answer your question, you have to put 3 dimensions. So in the case of this DVD, I always put 8 inches by 6 inches by 1 or 2 inches. And I put the dimensions, even if I fold it down, I put what the dimensions of the actual package are. So I hope that answers your question.
Don't worry about it, it's chip mailing. Continue with this Hoka shoes. It's supposed to be mine, but I already have much nicer.
You got a nice Sasoni shoes anyways, that were brand new. Saucony, I don't know how you say it. Saucony. Okay, so these Hoka 1-1s just got, again, at the yard sale. Same yard sale I got the hat. Or no, the same yard sale day I got the hat.
The first yard sale
at the first yard sale, yep.
The one I got the Michael Kors and also the Saucony.
Also the Saucony. So sold pretty quick. Took a best offer. Total price paid by the customer, $54.42. Again, if you've never heard of Hoka 1-1s, it's a really good shoe.
This is a nice shoe.
Yeah. One thing I will mention is the way that they are. These
very light.
These soles are very light, but this is very weak material. So a lot of times you'll find these soles completely worn out. So you got to be careful with that. But these were in nice condition still, so they're worth selling.
You got this, how much?
Paid $5 for these, yeah.
Yeah, what a nice...
Even came with a box, so it's perfect.
Expensive Hoka.
So for that, I'm just going to take a large mailer and use it as a gift wrap, basically. Going to be a nice 2-pound shipment, so that's a pretty good one.
$54.42.
It's not bad,
for $5.
That's the way we like to do it all day. Let's keep it up.
I'm the one who found this.
You did. And speaking of converting a few bucks into almost $50, we got this Xbox One. This is the what's this thing called? Connect. It's called the Xbox One Connect. So she found this. Came out of the thrift store doors, right? And then as soon as it came out, you grabbed it up, and it was $2.99. Or no, it's $5.99.
No, it's $1.95.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
$1.95 because the remote
was $2.99.
$2.95.
$2.95. Okay.
So this is $1.95.
Well, anyways, either way, she paid only a few bucks for it. And sold for a total price paid by the customer, $45.32.
32 cents.
So that's a pretty good one.
That's a boom.
That's what we call...
Mostly the one we had here, boom.
That's what we call in the radical reseller industry, a boom.
We have a commercial break. He went over there unprepared. So, commercial break. I got this for $1.95 and sold it for $45.32. For this one thing first.
I think that'll do it, huh?
Yep. Gosh, $1.05 and they're paying it.
It's gonna be a 3-pounder. What's next? I have a feeling it's some. Oh wait, there's a smaller Nerf gun, just the one single one.
This is neon color, orange and neon green.
Yep. So this is a Nerf Vortex Praxis Sonic Green. So this one, because of its Sonic Green color, sold pretty good individually. So we got
$33.79.
Yep, $33.79 total paid by the customer. This was a piece from that kid's Nerf lot that I bought from him off of OfferUp. That's there.
That's a nice color, huh?
That Sonic Green. Yeah. Yep. And it'll cut.
From Costco? And it's supplier.
And people will pay a little more money for the Sonic Green color
Is this
for their collection.
First Nerf you sold from the lot, the big lot, the one that you pick up?
Yeah,
when
that's
you
the
pay
first one.
$90?
I have another one here. I have 2 more.
Oh, this over here?
Alright, 3-pound shipment. Okay, here we have a rival lot that sold, all rival blasters. We got 2 Apollos, the Zeus, and 2 Cronuses.
4 rivals.
One of these was from that kid's $90 lot to make up a lot, and the rest was thrifted. Total price paid by the customer for the rival lot, $62.19. Put a little bubble wrap down, put the big boy in. Oh, that's perfect.
And then the second boy.
Second boy.
Third boy.
Third boy.
Oh, yeah, I have to do this thing. Yeah.
That one in there? Okay.
Yeah.
One more boy.
Last boy.
Some bubble wrap on top. Keep it pushing down a little bit.
How many pounds is that boy?
I'm guessing 7 pounds. Let me turn it this way. Watch around. I got it. Yeah, it is going to be a 9-pounder. All right, FedEx, be kind to me. 9-pounder. Okay, this is a pretty big lot. So yeah, I ended up making a deal, $90.33. That was pretty close to my asking price. Maybe only $10 difference. I was trying to make about a $100 sale, and I took a best offer for $10 off of that. But so some of this stuff is from that kid's lot, like this new one to me, the Scavenger. Then I had the Slingfire thrifted, and this was the kids. And then I thrifted a few more blasters and put together this big Zombie Strike lot. Pretty nice. But yeah. So if you get enough themed blasters, and you know, what is this? Maybe $15 worth of stuff that I bought, probably. Oh, can't forget 50 darts too.
That's a throw on that one.
That's, well, no, I feel it's part of the sale, you know.
Oh, okay.
So I photograph in my lots with the darts, so they know that they're gonna get the darts too. So hopefully it attracts them to buy it.
If not, oh well.
Yep.
Start with the big
let's
one.
get the Slingfire. We gotta make sure we get that. Yeah, actually, we do need. It is helpful to have
Let's
that long.
perfect that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And then the low one on the side.
There should be another. Oh, this one too.
Got a lot of space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The box is borderline, maybe a little too big, but that's okay.
And something dropped over here. Yeah. You're gonna replace that one. And post that inside.
50 darts. And
this is a lot for $90.
That's a pretty good kit, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good kit.
Selling a bargain. That's a bargain.
Well,
bargaining.
When you throw in a lot, then that'll entice people to make a big purchase, you know. So. Plus, I got a lot of Nerf. I don't mind moving some of it back out.
I know. I'm the one telling him, slow down with the Nerf.
Buying too much Nerf.
No, because we got no room here. And plus, you know why? Because I'm the one delivering all this FedEx.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a good time with this.
No, you're giving me that muscle. 11 pounds.
11 pounds. FedEx be kind to me. Usually whenever it gets high pounds like that though, it ends up being FedEx ground and it's usually not too bad. Alright. Alright guys, well that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips, tricks, finds, or just leave a comment down in the comment section to say hi. Always appreciate it. Once again, I hope you enjoyed and have a good one.